How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my review of the Nottingham Forest versus Stoke City game that took place a couple of hours ago at the City Ground. I've been a little bit busy straight after the game, so I've only just been able to sit down and get the video recorded. But yeah, 1-1. We are mathematically safe in the Championship now, and it makes it a little bit sweeter because it was all through Derby County losing, which was lovely to see. But no, I think first half it wasn't very good from Forest. Again, it's not good enough. We had a really good start to the game. Grabban should have done so much better, dragged that shot wide, and then they went up the other end, and Matondo scored a very poor goal to concede, if you're being honest. He had a really good game, I think, Matondo, and he could be a really interesting player. I think he was at Schalke, or he's on loan from Schalke, but the sky's the limit for him, you know. I think he could be, well, maybe not the sky, but he's got a high ceiling on him, the young Welsh international. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he fares. But, he was causing our defence all sorts of problems today. We scored on the 50th minute. It looked like Houghton shoved the rocket up the players in that half-time team talk because they came out with a bit between their teeth. Their tails were up and they managed to score within 5 minutes. Grabban, I think he's now our top goal scorer if he wasn't already after that penalty midweek. It was a brilliant ball in from Knockout. A little bit of fortune, but that's what teams down this sort of end of the table don't usually get, that stroke of luck. And, we were able to convert that and put that one in. So, 1-1, I think it's a point that, we didn't need really, but a point that I want to try and just coast towards the end of the season. Now we've got 2 more games left, and if we can win those 2 or get a draws in those 2, it could really help moving forward to next season confidence wise. But I think Stoke had a good game. First half anyway. Second half they weren't that great. I think like I say, we came out of it second half. We had another chance not long after our goal. Pretty much straight after, when they were still showing the replays, it cut to Krovinovic down the left-hand side trying to get the ball in. And it was a bit of an interesting lineup, thinking about it. You had Krovinovic out on the left, Freeman out on the right, with Cafu in the middle. And it's a bit of a strange one, really. Was he playing sort of 3 attacking midfielders, or did he intend for Krovinovic and Freeman to be out wide like wingers hugging the touchline? I don't know. I think Freeman was actually all right, to be fair, and so was Krovinovic, really, if I'm honest. I think they did all right, but I think Mighton needs to be starting games now because he's one of our most threatening players, and I think he's somebody who can cause a lot of issues. And I think it was Smith, Tommy Smith, the right back, who got a yellow card quite early on through Krovinovic, and then he never really tried him again for a while. And when he did, the referee, who didn't cover himself in much glory at all today, if I'm honest with you, when he did sort of commit a foul, Smith, the referee kind of let him off. If you had Mighton, he would just be going at him from the, as soon as he got that yellow card, he'd be going at him. And, there'll be too many different fouls to accumulate for him not to get another yellow card. So maybe, that's that. I think Freeman, I say he played well. He played well in the limited moments he had. I think I think Knockout played really well when he came on. Obviously, like I said, he got that assist, and he looked a little bit of a handful linking up with 1 or 2 different players. But I think it's a shame that Freeman had to come off because, like I said, he played well in the minutes that he got. It was quite early on in the game that he did get the injury, but he looked promising before that. He got on the ball, he looked quite comfortable on the ball. I hope he's not out for too long, But overall, I think it was a good second half performance. The first half performance wasn't very good at all. We need to try and stamp that sort of stuff out and try and not have to have a half-time team talk to wind us up, but be able to go out there from the beginning and go out there and get the points that we need, the wins that we need, the goals that we need. In terms of the players, I think Samba was good. Other than that goal, I think he was decent. Christie, all right again. Ribeiro, he was not bad too. He got really stuck in, and he was really trying to, show himself, stamp his, put his stamp on the side. Two centre backs again, as always, did a good job. The midfield was all right. I think if you look at the two in front of the defence in Yates and Garner, didn't really hear too much about them, but that's not always a bad thing. Krovinovic and Freeman, like I mentioned, Freeman only had a little bit of time, but when he was on the pitch, I think he was good. Freeman came off for Knockout, and like I say, Knockout, I think he had a really good game. Got a brilliant ball in for that goal. Cafu, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Mighton came on for him, and he was obviously a handful. He's always a handful off the bench. That raw pace against a tiring defence, it's what we need, but we need to try and get him the ball a little bit more. And it just seems like when he comes on, because of his pace, he has two players on him, and he just runs into a brick wall every single time he gets on the ball. And I think Graben, he got his goal and he was okay. He wasn't too bad. Other than that miss in the first half. Should have had a penalty as well when he was played through in the first half. Got pulled back. There's no way that he would have not gone through in on goal if he didn't get that pull, if he didn't feel that tug. But yeah, it was okay. Could have done better. Should have scored in the first half, but did well with the goal that he had to take. So yeah, 1-1, I think probably a fair result in that one. I think a point that both sides will take. We're fine now, we're safe. The players can go on the beach if they want. I don't really mind. It's not been a great season, so we just need to regroup and go again next year. As for Stoke, I think they've been safe for a while. To see if I can find where Stoke are in the league. I think they're around 13th. No, they're 12th. So yeah, they've been clear. They're 6 points ahead of us. They've been clear for a while, which is good. But yeah, a decent little point that, and we're now safe, ready for next season. Just before I wrap the video up, I just want to, not like the club will see this, but I want to give a big shout out to the club. There was someone that I was at school with when I was in secondary school. That wasn't it. Let me start that again. There was somebody I went to secondary school with who was a big Forest fan who recently passed away, and the club, as you would have seen on their social medias, put a shirt on a seat for him in the stands, which I think was a really, really lovely touch. Such a huge Forest fan, and like the club have been saying recently, if anyone is struggling with anything, any mental health, anything that they feel there's no way they can get out of it, there's just I'm sure Dan's DMs are open. If you wanna find me on any of my social medias, I'm sure if you go on the Talk Forest TV Twitter, you'll see Dan tagging me in video links, so you can always DM me on Twitter or get a hold of me like that. Put a message in the comments, and there's always someone to talk to, and you loved way more than you know. And I just wanted to say that before I finish, because I think it was a lovely touch and something that I know that he would really have been really happy with if he knew it did happen. But yeah, like I was saying, 1-1, good point, and we're safe. And another year in the Championship. The Championship seems like something that we're never going to get out of. Derby might get out of it before us in that direction. Come on, Rotherham. I actually want Rotherham to do this, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But yeah, like I say, good point. We're safe for next season. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new hand here, and come on, you Reds.